Right, these are the lures that we're going to be using to do these tests with. Colours may vary from time to time, but they will stay the same weight throughout the tests. So from left to right, we've got a 24 gram paddle tail, we've got a 17 gram chatterbait, we've got an 11 to 12 centimetre jerkbait weighing in at 13 gram, we've got 9 gram spin tails, we've got an 8 gram popper, we've got 2 6 gram jerk baits, and down the bottom is a 4 gram paddle tail. That's what we're going to be using for all of these rod tests. Right then folks, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for checking the video out. This is episode 4 in the Temu Tackle test, and in all honesty I'm really excited about this particular setup. Where to start? Well, let's start with the rod itself. It is an LDJ, that's Lima Delta Juliet Boss. What a name. And it is a beautiful thing to look at. The pistol grip, so it doesn't feel like an ABS plastic, but it doesn't feel like that cheap toy plastic either on some of the other rods. It's like an in-between. Comfortable, it feels substantial. We've got a neoprene grip down to plastic bottom. Beautiful bit of styling on the end there, look. And let's check out the styling. So from the reel mount, which is metal, anodized purple, the true colour of pros. And we've got this beautiful, hopefully the camera can pick this up, like cross lattice carbon effect between these two purple bits of thread. And then a nice matte black blank with customizing on the first eye. The joint, again, personal peeve, it doesn't quite meet, but there's plenty of rod inside there. Customizing, and now on all the other stuff it's finished, but now look at this, keeps going, more customizing, beautiful, all the way up, right up to the end, every last bit, beautiful. Statistics wise, it rates itself as 1.83 meter, so 6 foot, 5 to 15 gram casting rod, and it recommends a PE, a braid number between 0.8 and a 1.2. So that's not necessarily the diameter, the braids have got a number as well. I think that might be similar with pole elastic, but different kettle of fish. The reel is, forget the manufacturer's name, it's a Black Spider. You can find it on Temu just by typing in the Black Spider. A nice styling, got a little spider emblem there, its name. We've got plastic, that's your drag wheel, metal handle, rubberized grippers, knobs. They're not fat knobs either, I like a fat knob. This is like a skinny-ish knob, acceptable, comfortable. Metal spool tightener, plastic bail. And this feels like ABS plastic round the outsides of it. Oh no, that's plastic as well, with a metal magnetic brake system, and your MBS up to 9 again. Seems to be quite a common feature with this, and this is how you would remove the side. You push that down and pull it off, and you'd need to do that because this reel comes with 2 spools, the deep spool which is on it now, and a shallow spool. And again, I think that reel's around the 22 to 26 pound mark, and same for the rod, around the 20 quid mark, 22 26 pound mark. So we are going to be using the same lures that we used with all the others. It's the only fair. And to start off with, that would mean that this is throwing, because that's a 24 gram, this is throwing 9 grams over, my maths is right, 9 grams over what it's recommended, but it does market itself as a medium light. So it's actually got a serial number on it, folks. It's got a serial number of C602ML, medium light. So the 24 gram does put a little bit of a bend in it, but not enough to make me think I probably shouldn't cast it. So let's cast it. See if we dialed in first. Oh, we're a little bit too loose there. We'll tighten that up a bit. Better. Right, give it a go. Lovely. Kept the thumb on the reel, on the spool. First chuck with it. It literally is the first chuck with it. Didn't want any overruns to start off with, but that feels nice. The rod is a little soft for this weight. It kind of bends at the same time as I'm twitching, so it's probably going to reduce. It seems to work the lure okay. A bit of debris on it there. Yeah, thank you. Give it a bit more of a cast this time. Again, we're doing 25, maybe 30 meters with it. This feels lovely. Yeah. Dealing with it. It's marketed for less, but it's dealing with it. So in one of those instances where you're out doing some, I don't know, this perhaps be a light lure, light perch or chub or maybe zander or something like that, and you saw the need to step the size of the lures up, this is all right. It's working it. It seems to work the lure at the same time as the rod gives. But I say we are 9 gram over what it's marketed at, so you can't really fault that. We'll have one more reel, and we'll do it straight off. One more cast, and we'll do it as a straight reel retrieve, and I'll let you have a listen to the noise. All I'm hearing is the braid going back through the spool guide. Here we go. Yeah, no clunks, bumps or anything. It feels smooth to retrieve back in. Can't fault it. So let's go down to 17 gram now with the chatterbait. See how it deals with that. Again, 2 gram over what it's supposed to cast. There's a lot more resistance from a chatterbait as well. So let's see how it works. Right, so we're back with the 17 gram chatterbait. See if it wants dialing in. Right, give it a go. Similar distance. Oh yeah, feel that straight away. See that working on the end of the rod. Some good feedback coming back through that. Yeah, water on the surface. Beautiful, that felt lovely. Again. Yeah, nice. Couple more with it. Again, hitting that 20 meter mark, no problem. Bit of a faster retrieve. Yeah. Does everything that you'd want it to do. We'll do a bit more of a jerky retrieve, see how it feels with the resistance of the lure in the water. Yeah, yes. It's moving that lure before the rod's given, and then it sort of gently retracts itself, and you can feel the chatterbait working all the way through the rod, straightening back out, back through the recurve. That feels nice. It's beautiful. Last one, and then we'll drop the weight. Just slow retrieve. Still feel it working. Oh, touch the bottom then. There we go. Oh, and again. There we go. Nice. Nice, very nice. Right, let's go down 13.5 gram. See how it deals with that. Right, back with the 11 centimeter Westin twitch bait, 13 gram. Let's give it a go. Same sort of distance, 20-25 meters. Less air resistance from these though, isn't there? Obviously a twitch bait, way more air resistance. Feel that lure kicking when you twitch it. Just what you're looking for really. So we're now within the weight specifications that this rod markets itself as. We're actually 2 gram under the top weight. But in all honesty folks, that was casting 24 gram, no problem. There, again, accuracy is alright, it's going where I want it to go. So both the reel and the rod are dealing with 13 grams, no problem. Yeah, last one then, and then we'll drop the weight down again. I'm quite sure how far it is all the way across the other side folks. It's more than 50 meters, because that's the narrowest point of the lake further up. Probably about 70 meters, which would mean we're doing 25, 30 easy. I'm not really putting any effort into it, and this is the first time that I've used this setup, so I'm not used to it. I'm not pushing it beyond what it's really supposed to be doing, and it's dealing with everything quite nicely. So let's drop the weight down. Next we're on the 10 gram spin tail, I believe. Right, so we're back with the 10 gram spin tail. Let's give it a go. Yeah, again, same distance, 25-30 meter. It's not very deep out there, 2.5-3 foot, so I ain't got time for it to rest on the bottom. Straight retrieve back. Lovely. Went out there again. It is literally going where I'm aiming as well. We're not losing any accuracy. Feels nice, feels good. Yeah, no problem at all folks, 10 gram. Right, so next we'll check out the surface popper, 8 gram. I don't think it'll have a problem with that. It's a medium light rod, so it's got plenty of strength in that tip. Swap it over and give it a go. 8-gram surface popper. Let's see how we go. We'll dial in a little bit. There we go. Flick it out. Again, cast lovely. This is lovely. This setup is absolutely lovely. See that? It's working that surface lure, no problem. You can actually feel the lure on the rod. Beautiful. It'd be really nice to have something come up and nail that. Yeah, getting focused on the surface lure then, folks. That's the trouble with surface lure fishing. It's very visual. There's nothing quite as exciting as seeing something coming out of the water for it. But it is doing it. It's doing it no problem at all. And obviously it should do. It's well within the casting weight, but the action for it is nice. That medium light tip. Now I think I was right labeling the second rod, that red and black Salgaling, a medium light, because it feels very similar to this. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. And I've one chuck up the margin, not into the tree. See, I did say not into the tree, so it came back. That's better. Yeah, beautiful. Right, let's drop it down again. 6-gram twitch bait, and we're at the bottom end of what the other rods are capable of casting. Right, again, back with the I think this is a 7cm 6-gram twitch bait. Yeah, see if it wants dialing in. No, we're all good. That's a nice slow drop. Let's get it out there. Again, 20 meters, 50, easily 15. I'd say more like 20. More than enough distance for predator fishing, whether that's pike or perch. You need to go fish the other margin, walk around the lake. Oh yeah, that works lovely. Chuck over there. Yeah. And we'll pop him out a bit further if we can. Good. And we'll do a straight reel retrieve. Yeah, I feel that lure darting. Lovely. Right, so there was only one of the other rods that advertised itself as being able to cast 3.5 gram, I think it was. It says 1/8 of an ounce. And when we tried it, it couldn't do it. Couldn't even feel it on the rod. So this is marketing itself down to 5 gram. We're at 6 at the moment. I've got a small 5 gram paddle tail. It's a 3 gram head and a 2 gram body. We'll give that a go. Just a sec. And then we will get that little orange one out that was 4 gram, wasn't it? And see if it will cast that. So I think if we struggle with the casting of them, in all honesty, I think it might be more a reel issue than a rod issue. We're in the territories of BFS fishing when we're talking about 3s and 4 grams as far as I'm concerned. And this isn't a BFS reel. So we'll see how it manages. To be fair, this rod's not a BFS rod either. So see how they both manage. That was 6 gram, down to 5. See how we go. Right, so this is the bottom of what it's advertised to cast. This is 5 gram. It's had a little 3 gram head, 2 gram body. Probably going to want dialing in. Out there. Right, let's give it a go. Right, same as when we went light last time. We had an overrun first time. And it powered it pretty much straight into the water in front of us with an overhead cast. Try a sideways one. Yeah, so we've lost accuracy. And again, that's because the rod's not loading up at the right time or unloading at the right time. Yeah, I'm just going to end up getting myself into a mess if I'm not careful with this. So it might be 6 grams your limit, 5 gram maybe with a better reel than what I've got on here. It's just not loading it up. I'll be honest with you, it's not loading that up at all at 5 gram. Said it with the other ones. Yeah, you perhaps get, I really loosen it off a little, no, not even a little underarm flick. Go looser still, drop the magnetic brakes right down, and no, I'm letting go and the lure should be going straight out there, and it's not. It's coming round to the side, and that's a sign of the rod being too heavy for what you're casting. So that's our limit. 6 grams the limit with this one, but I'm not bothered. I'll be really honest with you, this has just become the new standard with which I grade all the other rods against, because it's a beautiful rod to look at. It doesn't seem like they've spared any expense on the stylizing of it. I'm no eye specialist, but you know, they look more than adequate for what they've got to do. So that rod is definitely 2 thumbs up. The reel I'm going to give 1.5 to. Purely because this placement of this release mechanism here, as you hold the rod, you have to hold it upside down like this, you tend to find that your fingers rub against that, and it's not uncomfortable, but what you can do is knock that into the open position, which then obviously affects the spool. So for me, that release mechanism should have been back here somewhere, or on the top, maybe even on the front, but no, because you tend to put your fingers around it like this, So yeah, more on the back. That's like a design flaw in my opinion. It's the RT Blue, that's it, the RTBLUE Black Spider. So RT Blue, nice reel, don't like the placement of that. And that could be a big issue if you were dealing with a decent sized fish in the middle of a battle, and yeah, bosh, you knock that clean off and your reel comes to bits. But other than that, that is an absolute pleasure to fish with. This is a beautiful, I can't say it enough, a beautiful rod, absolutely beautiful rod. And excuse me, it came in a padded material case. Like, all my other rods have come in a material case, obviously, but this one was padded inside, like into the material, not additional packaging from Temu or whoever sent it me. It's sewn into the material. I'll put a little clip on when I get home because I don't have it with me here. For what, 26 quid I think it was. And again, put it in your basket, leave it for a bit, you get an offer on it, so you get it even cheaper than that. This is beautiful. I can't give it enough thumbs up. It really is good, and that's more than suitable to go with it. More than suitable. So thanks very much for joining us on this one, folks. We'll get you on the next one. If you call